Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, peoples. Thank you for tuning in to the Jay's World Podcast. This is your host, Jay Rivera. We're going to get right into it today. Basically, this one is going to be titled, as you've seen, hopefully, Use It or Lose It. It's very, very simple, folks. Very simple. Think about it. You ever tried anything that you haven't tried in a long time? And you tell yourself, you know what? The reason why I suck at this, the reason why this is happening, the reason why this hurts, I haven't done it for a while. You're right. That's exactly where I'm going with this. You haven't used it for a while, and what happens? You start to lose it. It's very simple. A lot of people think about this as some type of sports, some type of activity, running, playing baseball, whatever. A lot of people, when they see professional baseball players, they go, they see him after they retire or whatever. Oh, man, he still got it. He still got it. They see these runners, 70, 80 years old, still doing what they love to do, which is running. Oh, man, it's great. They still got it after all these years. Why do you think that is? Because they haven't stopped. They haven't stopped using whatever it is that they're using. And they haven't lost it. I mean, it's simple, folks. Think about that in the sense of this. You don't use your brain enough, you're going to lose parts of it. We don't use forgiveness. We're going to start to lose it. We don't start to use our happiness. We don't feel happiness as much as we should. We start to lose parts of it. It's a very, very simple concept. And a lot of us forget to use the things that makes us happy. We're always worried about other people. We're always worried about how we look in front of other people. We're always worried about other people's thoughts. We're always worried about other people and how they affect us. How about you worry about yourself? How about you worry about everything that makes you, you? It's a simple concept. It's a simple thing that we forget to even do on our daily basis. We wake up, we start checking Instagram. We start freaking jumping up and worrying about this and worrying about that. And you forgot about the most important thing. It's yourself. This past weekend, I was running, and I'm running from my part of the Bronx, which is Little Italy. I'm running, and I run from here all the way to the end of Manhattan. For some people, that's not a long run. For me, that's a long-ass run. So anyways, I get there, and I'm feeling great. I'm like, man, this is amazing, right? I feel absolutely amazing. My fiance gets there a little bit longer. She takes a little bit longer to get there, but she gets there. Boom. And I'm like, oh, man, this is absolutely amazing. I feel good. I should not even stop. I should just keep going. But trust the process. Okay, so the point of the story is this. We get there. My fiance is like, man, my knees is hurting me. This is not da-da-da. And I'm like, well, you haven't done this in a while, You haven't ran a distance in a long time. She's like, this is the first time I've run this far, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, that's great. You should be extremely proud of yourself, but you haven't done this in a while. You're starting to lose it. But it didn't click. It didn't click for her. It didn't click for me. It just came out of me, right? I just said that to say that. So she's like, yeah, you're right. All right, cool, whatever. So we're enjoying the moment. We're out there. We're about, we start walking around, seeing the beautiful Statue of Liberty, seeing the water, seeing all this other stuff. And I'm like, all right, cool. Look, what time is it? Let's get out of here. So we leave. We start taking the train back. And all of a sudden, she passes out on me. Not pass out like she literally went unconscious. She just fell asleep. So everything's fine, whatever. She's tired, cool, great. I'm up. I'm like, do. Right, we get off the train. We come home. Get all comfy. Knock out. We're both out cold. We're both sleeping. We both wake up a little bit later and we're like, damn, wow, holy crap, fell asleep for this long, whatever. And then all of a sudden take showers, we get dressed, we're leaving again, right? Knees is hurting her. She's like, what the hell? Whatever. And it comes out of my mouth. Well, you haven't used it in a long time. You're going to lose it. Either use it or lose it. And she's like, yeah, you're right. I need to start doing this more often. I need to start doing runs more often. I used to do it, whatever. And then it hit. And I said, babe, use it or lose it. Literally, you haven't been using your body the way that it's intended to use. You've been lazier. You haven't been moving as much, something which she truly does love. She got me into running. And then all of a sudden, it starts hurting her because she hasn't been using it like she should be in a long time. And that's happened to me plenty of times. I don't go outside much. I don't really mingle with a lot of outside people. Well, I used to, not. But before that, when I was younger, I was outside in the streets, going out, this and that, blah, blah, blah. And then for a while, I was just like, you know what, I'm not going out. All of a sudden, we're out, I'm out and about, and I feel weird. I feel like, this ain't me. It's because I lost the feeling of being around people, being social. And it didn't feel good. It was like, I want to be around people, but it's just, I lost the feeling. I didn't use it, so I lost it. Trust. You don't trust people. You don't trust people because of whatever reasons. Maybe you have a good reason not to trust people. So you kind of forget. Your body forgets how to trust people. And you go into this whole downward spiral of not trusting people anymore because you don't know how to use it anymore. You don't know how to use that simple thing of trust. I mean, don't get me wrong, life can be complicated sometimes. And at the end of the day, we choose how complicated that is. But we stop using these basic emotions, these basic feelings, these basic thought patterns, and we start to lose it. For you guys and girls that have children, they don't do not one thing of homework or math or anything like that during the summer. If you wasn't on them, whatever, and they haven't used it or whatever, they go back to school, it's like a restart. You guys remember when you guys were in school, right? First day of school, first week of school. It's like you're back in the last grade that you was at. They have to refresh everything because you lost it for a while. Depending on how long you haven't used it, it's going to come back either longer or shorter, but you lost it for a little while. It's the same thing with trust, the same thing with love. It's the same thing with every type of emotion. You don't use it, you're going to lose it. Now, to check this out on the flip side, negativity. You can lose that if you don't use that. And what happens? Your life gets better. So it doesn't always have to be a negative thing. Use it or lose it does not have to be a negative thing. If you're around poisonous people, if you're around people that just are bad for you, then you're going to lose the things that are good for you. But on the flip side, if you lose all those negative people, those negative emotions, those negative thought processes, you're going to be so much in a better headspace. You're going to feel better, you're going to act better, you're going to look better, you're going to eat better, you're going to do everything better. Everything. If you don't use the negative bullcrap that happens day to day, you're going to lose it, and you're going to be feeling so much better. Why? Because you lost it. Because you don't use it anymore. You have to make this sort of a habit. You have to make this sort of a thing that you do every day. Truly do. Don't just tell people you're doing it, because you can talk your way into anything and be full of crap. But you actually have to lose these negative things. Don't use them. Become a better you. You have to think of it as a death sentence. And I know that for some people, that's going to be extreme. That's going to be oh man, is that going to be an extreme. But think of it as that. Stick with me here. You don't use the negativity. You don't use the I can't, or I don't, or I shouldn't, or I never done this before, so I don't know how it feels. I'm scared. Yeah, that's fine and all. I'm scared, whatever. Just do it. And if you continue to do it and you keep going against your fears and you keep going against that negativity, you're going to lose it. And if you keep on with the positive vibes and the positive mental attitude and you just keep moving forward and you're like, you know what, I don't care. I'm going to keep this mental attitude of positivity. I'm going to keep on thinking positive. I'm going to keep on pushing. I'm not going to give up on me. I'm not going to give up on my friends. I'm not going to give up on the things that I truly love. What's going to wind up happening is that you're going to have this loss of negative crap. This mental attitude of negativity is going to be gone. Why? Why did it leave? Because you don't use it. So you lost it. Everything doesn't have to be, if I don't use this, I'm going to lose it. Oh my God, I got to use it. No, sometimes that can be a good thing. You have to sit there and think for you and say, okay, let's be honest. I'm always using the negative thought process. I'm always saying that I can't. I'm always not trying. I'm always not doing. I come home from a long day of work, and people use this excuse all the time. It was a long day, I got to come home, cook, clean, and I got 3 hours left of the day. I just want to sit in front of the TV and potato this freaking couch, and I'm just going to sit here and look at the idiot box, and that's it. Okay. That's fine if you want to be a lazy sack of crap. But I'm guessing you don't. You honestly don't want to be like that. It's easy. That's why you do it. It's not all you know. So I don't want to hear that. You can unlearn things that you were taught. Get up and go do something. Take a walk around the neighborhood. You live in a shady neighborhood? Walk out of it. Just bounce for a little while. Instead of jumping on your phone and just scrolling through things, why don't you scroll through how to start a business? If you love running, scroll through some of that. How can I improve my running? How can I better my life in whatever I want to do? You like building things. How can I do this? How can I make this? You want the best sleep of your life? After work, bust your ass. Literally, bust your ass. Go do what you want to do, truly want to do. Rush to go do it, and then do it, and then have a great time, and then go home, take a shower, and then watch you sleep for like 6, 7, 8 hours straight and not be disturbed at all because you were truly tired. Continue to do that. What's going to wind up happening is that you're going to lose. You're going to lose that lazy part of you because you don't use it anymore. You start to become lazy, you're not going to like it. You're going to be like, what the hell's this? I don't like this crap. Let me get up and go do something, anything, whatever. And that's what we have to understand. That's exactly what we have to understand. Either use it or lose it, and you can turn it into a positive thing. You don't use your body for anything physical activity or anything like that, and you start getting a belly, and you're losing who you truly are. You don't use your brain for positive things. You don't keep it sharp. You're going to lose how smart you truly are. You don't use your happiness emotion. You don't use your learning creativity. You're going to lose. You're going to lose. So start using that. Start saying, okay, I had enough of this, what I don't like, whatever it is. I don't like being lazy. I don't like doing this. I don't like doing that. So then do the opposite so you don't lose that. Get up off your couch, you lazy bastard. Get up. Go do something. I don't like how I my son, my daughter, whatever, comes home and they talk this new math thing that they're teaching in school, and I don't know what the hell, and I just send them to their father, or I send them to their mother, I send them to their uncle, or whatever. Just talk to them about that, because I have no clue. So get up off your ass and go learn it. I haven't been to school in 20 years, Jay. It's never too late. It's too late when your ass is in the grave. I'm sure you're pretty much alive if you're listening to my spiel. And it's never too late to change. But at the same time, don't go, okay, Jay, if it's never too late to change, then I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait till next week. I'm going to put it off to tomorrow, or this and that. Yeah, but you're shortening that time of positive. You're shortening that time of feeling like you accomplished something by putting it off. None of us know how long we truly have on this world. So you're shortening that beautiful time that you could be having a good time. And nobody is telling you that it's easy to just flip the light switch and just change. It takes work. But you already know that's what you're most scared of. You don't want to work. You want to be lazy. You want to be lazy. You want to be seeing that you're putting in work here. You want to see that I'm putting work here. But in this area of life, I don't want to change that, because I like it being easy, Jay. Everything just can't be so hard. It wouldn't be hard if you would practice it and do it. Change that. Get up off your lazy ass and go do something, or you're going to lose it. And the worst thing to me to lose if you don't use it is your life. You have to change these things, people. Use it or lose it. It's a simple concept. Let's get it together. Thanks, guys, for listening to this one. This one's a little bit of a short one, but I want to take a minute. I want you guys to please share this, throw it out there, tell people about it. I'll be putting this on all major platforms soon. I'm already working on it. And just know that somebody appreciates you, and that's me. Thank you, guys. Bye.